Welcome. In front of me I have the glorious Model O mouse, and I'll be just going over a quick unboxing along with a quick look at the mouse itself. Okay, so let's just get straight into this. Taking a look at the box, it is a wireless mouse, glorious gaming mouse, and matte 69 grams, or matty, whatever. Anyway, at the back we have a little bit of info. So glorious BOMF sensor, 19,000 dpi, 400 IPS, 69 grams. Wait, what is that? Grams? Oh, basically 2 gram plus or minus. 2.4 gigahertz, a lag-free wireless. So it comes with a little dongle adapter. 1000 hertz pull rate, 6 programmable buttons. Damn, that took a little bit more effort than I wanted it to. Battery life of about 71 hours. Damn, that's actually pretty good considering it's only like 69 grams. Nice. Wait, I just realized I could have made that joke a little bit earlier. Anyway, RGB. Now that is a little bit pointless, RGB, but whatever. Anyway, some G-Skate feet. Anyway, let's just get straight into this and take a look at how it actually looks like and feels. Okay, I have to say the packaging from Gloria is not the best. Great, yep, I just love that. Fantastic. So here's our mouse. Plastic in here. I just have to give him props for not giving two shits about environment. I prefer to just have an expensive mouse and company not being like, oh, we didn't include something because the environment. Just like, you know what, if you want to F me in from behind, just be honest about it, and they seem to be. Now, anyway, below that we have more plastic and our braided, very soft and pliable cable right here, type A to type C. Also, it comes with this weird kind of design, as you can see. But don't worry, you can use any kind of other USB-C cable and it will work just no problem. So these kind of prongs right here don't mean anything. And I'm gonna show this in a moment. Apart from that, we have a glorious sticker and what is that, a manual? Whatever. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we all know how to click buttons on a mouse. So manual seems a little bit useless. Now grabbing the cable, there we go. So this is just a normal Type-C cable, nothing special about it. Voila, you can see it plugs in without any kind of problem. Now let's turn it on. Oop. Now one thing that I find kind of interesting is that the DPI light, to kind of show you which profile you're in, is at the bottom, so it never really gets kind of, you know, annoying. I mean, but here it shouldn't really matter that much. We have literal RGB lighting all on the side, so, and also on the wheel, so this light isn't necessarily, you know, super annoying. Oh, wow, props. You actually made a mouse that doesn't wobble. I do want to give them props where it's due. One thing that I find recently happening is most mouse are not flat, so they just kind of wobble from side to side. This one is actually flat, so it doesn't wobble. Hey, well, it apparently can be done. The size of it is just a standard mouse, so nothing really, you know, out of the ordinary here. It is a right-handed one, hence why the buttons are, you know, on the left side. Have a little bit of branding right here with the glorious logo, and more writing glorious right here, and that's about it. The mouse is a little bit more front heavy, so if that matters to you, how like weight is distributed. There's definitely more weight on the front rather than the back, and you can kind of see probably why, considering it's like literally nothing is here for, like, what is it, 1/3 of the mouse. It's just empty space. So obviously it would make sense why it feels a little bit more front heavy. In terms of fit in the hand, personally, I prefer a little bit more arched mouse. So this one seems compared to like the size of it, it seems a little bit more flattish when just my hand just lays bit more flatly here. Oops, there we go. So one of my daily drivers has been the Logitech G305 for like solid decade or so. This mouse is like indestructible, to be honest. Now it's not a light mouse. Let's not kid ourselves right here. It literally uses a AA battery. That is not a light battery. So a lot of the weight is based on basically what battery you're using here. And in terms of feel, this is something that I've been used to for well a decade now, basically. And I don't know, it just feels, it's smaller mouse. Let's start off with that one. Like you can see, it is noticeably smaller. So you're going to see right now how much of a difference it is. So because of that, it's a little bit different, designed in a different way, where the back is a little bit more lays in your palm almost, while this kind of like my entire palm is resting on the mouse in a typical way if I would be using it. So I personally would like to have a little bit more support right here on my palm. And one of the things is I did actually unbox another Glorious mouse. I just don't remember which model it was, but it was a smaller one, also wireless, and that one was way closer to what I have right here, which for me felt a little bit better. So Glorious does have other offerings that might be catering to you more than, for instance, this one. This one is just a more traditional looking feeling mouse with just reduced weight and being wireless with a whopping 19,000 DPI, just for good measures. And it honestly seems solid. I've used the previous one, which I don't remember the model of it, but it was solid. The connection to the dongle was fine. Didn't really have much problems with that. And actually comes with this interesting kind of dongle. So you can see it's a Type A dongle right here, the 2.4 gigahertz one, plugged into this conversion from A to C. So you can just plug in a normal cable like this, and you can now use your mouse. Oh boy, that's a low DPI. There we go, that's much better. So all in all, it's very responsive. Obviously it has like, what is it, 3000 hertz pull rate right here. No, 1000. Yeah. So yeah, 1000 hertz pull rate right here with whopping like 19,000 DPI. It's a very good mouse in terms of accuracy and all that. And the connection seems to be stable right here. I didn't have any problems with it, so that's pretty good. And the fact that it comes with this dongle that you can just kind of move around, and it's Type-C, which most of us do have Type-C cable lying around, makes this actually a very versatile little dongle right here. Typically you would have the Type A, and I'm pretty sure most of us don't really have a Type A to A laying around, male to female, so you can plug this in and have it like moved away from your computer, right? While this being a Type C means that you can just grab any phone cable, plug that into your computer, and then just route the Type C wherever you want, plug that in, and you're good to go. So that is a pretty decent design, meaning you can move this in a visible place. So for instance, I tend to use my mouse while computer is plugged into the TV, and I have like a 4-meter distance to the computer because it's under the TV. So number one, it's basically what could be considered in a Faraday cage. So I needed to route it out of there, and I did need to have a male to female for that because, well, this one comes with a normal Type A 2.4 gigahertz dongle, and it doesn't have the Type C like this one does. So this, you don't really need to do much. Just move it where you want to have this and make sure it has a clear line of sight to the mouse, and you can have a decent amount of distance from it, and it's just gonna work fine. So yeah, anyway, solid mouse. So with that being said, hopefully you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.